just hearing this news, your first reaction, certainly the disappointment that you feel to hear that this has happened again to Jon Jones.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Disappointment. You know, this is the type of news that you hate to report. You know, Jon Jones is the greatest talent I think this sport has ever seen, and we haven't really gotten to see a whole lot of him over the last few years. He was, you know, he failed a drug test for cocaine, came back in 2015 and was stripped of his title after getting in that hit and run. You know, came back, was supposed to have his redemption story at UFC 200 last year against Daniel Cormier, was pulled from that fight because he tested positive for banned substances. And now here, this was his comeback story. This was Jon Jones returning to the sport, getting his life together. Everything was good. He still looked great against Daniel Cormier, still in the prime of his career. All systems go, and then we get this news that he has tested positive for a banned substance. TMZ reporting that it's an anabolic steroid. It might be a long, long time before we ever see Jon Jones fight again if these test results hold up.
And Dana White has denied that they're going to strip the title. That would seem like it's just a matter of time if it's as serious as it sounds. This was a great moment for him at UFC 214. It was great for UFC, which needs these front-facing stars to push forward. But if you look at, we know it's going to be disappointing for Jones, but what does this mean for UFC to have their #1 guy on the pound-for-pound list potentially gone for a very long time, as you said?
There are not many blows that could be any bigger to the UFC as a brand and the organization as Jon Jones, you know, failing another drug test and being out for multiple years. You know, as I just mentioned, this guy is the greatest talent we've ever seen. And right now, Conor McGregor has surpassed him in terms of just fan interest, building fights. He is the superstar right now in the UFC. But Jon Jones, you know, was right behind him, really. You had Ronda Rousey as well, but Rousey has been MIA since her loss to Amanda Nunes at the end of last year. It really was Jon Jones and Conor McGregor. Those are the two stars of the UFC, and now you're looking at, once again, missing out on Jon Jones.